Hey everyone, Remy Maya here from HolosBody. Today I'm with Sune. What's up, man?
Hey man.
Can you please describe the type of gym that you have, also where you're located?
Yeah, I have a boxing studio in Denmark.
Awesome. And
Like,
what type of results did you get the last month?
yeah, I just started like interviews the last month,
Okay.
and the results we've gotten is I had 30 consultations,
Uh-huh.
and I onboarded 28 of them. So
That's
that's
awesome.
numbers. Yeah,
Yeah, so that's a great closing rate. If I do 28 divided by 30, that's 93% closing rate, which is huge. Awesome. And you did that without advertising, right?
yeah. I didn't spend a dime on advertising at all.
Okay, so how did you do that?
We just used the old clients list. Obviously, I had a list of like former clients. I reached out through my social media, and yeah, stuff like that.
But you always had that list, though. What was the thing that made them say yes this time? Because I'm sure you were already following with those people. Why did that work so well this time?
Yeah, I've been reaching out to that list actually a couple of times, but without any results. Like I didn't even get a reply. I think what's new is the entire approach. That's like the whole thing about the program. It is that you shift your mindset from just like being a gym to like being a transformational center that actually delivers results to people.
Right.
And that, yeah, I gotta say, and that's it starts with the owner, that's me. Like really gotta get in there and really think, how can I help these people? And once you do that, man, the results are just coming. Like I gotta say, I was skeptical at first, but yeah.
So tell us a little bit more about the delivery. How is it possible to provide a transformational program, transformational results? What did you change? Do you have a boxing gym for women? You are already helping them with the exercising piece. What do you do on
Yeah.
top of that to make it more transformational?
Actually, I think the best thing about it is all the stuff I've learned about. You have to deliver like a full circle, like a comprehensive, all around approach to
Mhm.
health. Because a lot of gyms they have people coming in 3 times a week, but there's 168 hours in a week. So what we focus on with Remy's program is to like how to make the rest of the 168 hours to be like valuable and to help them with the meal planning, and we help them with the habit coaching, and we also just like keeping them accountable. That's been a great deal as well. And the feedback I've gotten already is really good. Like people are thanking me for helping them. And it's just, to be honest, all the good stuff is like all the results aside, that's like the biggest reward, I must say.
Right. And now some people are a month inside the program, right? They started a month
Yeah,
in
three
already.
weeks, 3 weeks. Yeah.
3 weeks in. And 3 weeks in, they're already seeing some results. Yeah.
Already seeing results. And like the framework for the programs is like you gotta keep them accountable once a week just for 15 minutes. They have to step on the scale, and obviously with the women doing it, they're crushing it. They're like losing up to 1.3 kilos a week, and they're
That's
like
huge.
really happy. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, because 1.3 kg, I'm just gonna convert that in pounds for people watching us in the US. That would be about 2.9 pounds a week, which is
Yeah,
awesome. Yeah, yeah,
without
yeah, yeah.
feeling hungry, without being stressed all the time, because gym, the training stuff that works. Like what we do here, it works, and
For
it
sure. Hmm.
pretty much works for most people. But as a gym owner, you get okay, but my training is so good and people love the training. Why isn't it enough? It's because what people really want is the results, and that's
Right.
what we're bringing to them now.
And so now you can charge $750 for an 8-week program.
Yeah.
And here I just want to mention we are not talking about a free challenge like
Oh,
many gym owners would use. That would be actually a bait and switch. You would advertise something for free, and then actually they have to pay. And then if they lose the weight, then you have to refund them. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about an 8-week program that is priced at 750. The only thing free is the one-on-one consultation at the beginning.
yeah,
Awesome.
and I think that switch between going for giving out free, like you say, like a free challenge. If you lose the weight, you get the money back, or like a free class and all that stuff is just so like discount. But like here we provide value, and even the consultation is of great value, and people
Right.
can feel.
The incentive is not based on the price with discounts or something for free. The incentive is based on the offer that is actually really good, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. And so you did that with only 1,300 people in your list. It's not
Yeah.
a huge list. And then you got those 30 consultations and 28 clients, right? So it
Mhm.
means that approximately you converted more than 2% of your list. And by the way, you're not done because we worked last week on sending more emails, on continuing to following up with your leads. And you got two more appointments from that one email that we did
Yeah.
together a few days ago. And you're going to continue because we have a tool now that would write those emails for you, that would write also could be an SMS, could be WhatsApp, could be whatever, right? And so you're continuing that process, and that 2% can become 3, 4, 5%. So here we're not even done with that process. You can really squeeze the lemon and even get more people from that list of 1,300 people. So therefore, you made $8,400 from those challenges. You also had some people that didn't want to do the $750 8-week program, that just
Mhm.
went to the membership right away. Here, I think you charge 152 a month, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
152
155. Yeah.
if we convert from your currency. And that's now 2,250 recurring. And they're probably going to stay, what, 6 months, 1 year, 18 months, you know what I mean? So
Mhm.
actually, that's also worth a lot of money. And usually, the people that do the 8-week program, more than 90% of them, if you do that program with that habit coaching, with that accountability coaching, usually more than 90% of them actually also continue on a membership. So here you made 8,400 plus the 2,250 from the memberships. So that's more than 10K right there, but it's going to continue to generate some income for you. Here in 1 month, 8,400 plus the 2,250, that's a total of 10,650 that you
Yeah.
made already, but yeah, it's going to continue. And you would get even more clients.
Yo.
Awesome. That's great. Tell us a little bit more about sales, because you told me that your sales process completely changed. What
It's
changed?
I just gave out like a free trial class, and then after the class, we'd be like, "What's up? Was it fun? Oh yeah, it was pretty fun, but boxing is very difficult with all the technique. Yeah, yeah, it is, but it'll get fun like down the way. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. And then they're like, "How much is the class? How much is the membership?" I'm like, "Oh, it's 140." I raised the price to 155 now after
Ah,
the pro. Yeah, but oh, it's $140 a month. I'm like, "Oh, that's a lot for some boxing." Yeah, it's a good community, blah blah blah. All right, I'll think about it. Okay, okay. And then 20% of the time they would sign up, but 80% of the time it would be like, "Yeah, but I like." But this way, like, what's changed is we like, the whole thing is you gotta help people, and what we do is I set up a room in my gym. I allocated a room for that, and, like, before, you can never come to a trial class, no more trial classes. Now you gotta come in here, gotta sit down with me, and even if you're just looking 'cause for example, I had a vegan lady who was like, "Yeah, I'm into veganism, and it's, like, going great, and I'm eating" like, she's very into dieting and, like, stuff, and I'm, like, looking at this, woman, I'm like, I'm not gonna try and she wasn't in it for the food meal plan. She didn't need help with dieting. She slept extremely well, had good habits, didn't smoke, didn't drink anything. She was just, I want to learn how to box. And
mhm.
that's the beauty of these consultations because throughout the sales process, you can like, you sit with them and you like find out, okay, this person doesn't really need help with too much. She just needs the boxing classes. Then you focus on that. Then
Ouais.
another person comes and I want to stop smoking cigarettes. Ah, okay. And you can really like tune into, can you help these people? I also had one where it's not here. She was like
Ouais.
almost saying you gotta like the coach has to tie out your shoelace. You understand? And bro, I'm not gonna tie your shoelace. And that also so you like you get to decide which people to work with, and that's been really good.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah. So you went from 20% closing rate to
Yeah.
93% closing rate. That's a huge change.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and they haven't even it's not even a trial class. And the thing is, because what I was worried was like, what if they don't like the training? But then I look at the track record and I have members who've been going here for 2 and more years. Like the
Mhm.
training works. So like you just gotta have confidence in that because like otherwise you wouldn't like you wouldn't do what you do if you didn't know that your training works. But it's
Ouais.
the stuff around it that's just got like small like tweaks.
Yeah, the health coaching, which is
Yeah.
nutrition, sleep, stress management.
Yeah.
habits, right? All the rest. Awesome. Can you tell me a little more about that content generator that we use to write some of those emails? That is not ChatGPT, because sure, you
No.
could write some emails with ChatGPT, but then what you get as an output is not that good. Can you
No.
tell us a bit more about that content generator?
Yeah, so first and foremost, like, what's also been awesome is Remy is like he's opened my eyes to this entire world of AI. I haven't even tried ChatGPT before Remy. Now I use it for everything. So he built this content generator within the software, the Max Out software, where you gotta put in your mission statement. So for example, my mission statement is I help building women, strong empowerment, stuff like that.
Yeah,
And then the generator would be like, all right, so that's like the blueprint for whatever comes out. We gotta help women establish some sort of personal strength and empowerment. And then you can like, okay, you can just basically press a button and this content generator will shoot out like an email to send to your client list with and it puts out stuff it looks like I would have written it just like
right,
in
right.
everyday language. You can decide what kind of language and wording to use, and then you just
Get the
yeah, tweak it a little bit and just hit send. And we used
right,
what 10 minutes on a call to do it, and two
right.
persons responded, came to a consultation, and enrolled. So one email, 10 minutes, and that's two clients.
That's awesome. Here, I want to make a distinction that the output is very different compared to what you would get from ChatGPT. ChatGPT, you can tell that it's written by AI. With our
Mhm.
tool, it sounds really human and it's actually
Yeah,
very good at direct response copywriting. It's not
definitely,
what ChatGPT would write. Yeah.
definitely not.
And also here it's promptless. So we didn't have to write any prompts. And if you just keep pressing that, he would change the email over and over again. He would use a different angle. He would use a different type of copywriting structure. He would use a different also hook, a different conversation topic. And so you can keep pressing that button for years. Every day, once a day, you would press that button for years. You would always get something different and unique. And it's going to sound great. It's going to sound like a human. And it's actually good copy that converts really well. I'm a AI nerd, but I use this tool myself. Even though I know how to use ChatGPT, I know how to use AI, because I always want to come up with some new ideas and new marketing angles. I actually, at the very beginning in November last year, developed that tool for myself. And then I was like,
Yeah,
oh, that's actually a really good tool. Let me give it to my clients. Awesome. And tell us a bit more about just your experience with HolosBody, with me, with the team.
very nice. Like you hold hands all the way through, and obviously it's a lot of hard work. It is obviously, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. So I'm really glad I did it. I've learned so much, and I can just tell there's so much more to learn. Like for example, about artificial intelligence and stuff like that, and how you can use this to make your life easier and help more people in a better way. Like it's really changed my mindset on this whole gym ownership thing. Definitely.
Awesome, awesome. And now you're going to continue to squeeze that lemon even more from your 1,300 people. You are going to
Yep.
continue to get some consultations for free. But then once the lemon is squeezed, then we'll start advertising. And then same, you're going to be able to continue to get 30 new clients a month. Now it's not going to come from your list. It's going to come from your advertising. So that's the next phase for you. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
And
Yes, sir.
but with those results.
Thank you.
Mhm.